morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, 9 a.m. I have been up since 5 in the morning. So I went to bed kind of early. I played some Terraria off screen, mostly just fishing. I did end up finding the aglet I was looking for. So sorry, we all didn't get to enjoy that together. I just found it in a fucking jungle crate or whatever. So it is what it was. It was what it was. I'm gonna work on some characters from the D&D game that I DM on Wednesdays. Just some character art. Potentially, and this is not set in stone, so do not fucking hold me to this. Potentially, I might make these characters available in a PDF that people can use if they want to put more acquisitions incorporated into their games. Because as much as I like the book, it's definitely for people who are new to hacking, if that makes sense. It's not for people who... I mean, it's a little bit for people who have been here for fucking 10 years. It could be more here, you know? So I am basically just inserting more Ack Inc. specifically into my Ack Inc. game. This first character I am doing is Reese Brogu, who is a shopkeep in my game. They are important. They will be not a primary character, but they'll be a recurring NPC. They are, I think, an elf. I can't remember if it's an elf or a half elf. I think he's just an elf. So he's got the big ol' ears. Big ol' ears. He also has a big ol' witch hat. Because of course he does. I know it had feathers on it. Let me see if I can find the description that I used for this fucking character. Give me a moment. Sometimes I make descriptions and then I forget them when I go to use them. NPCs. I have a list of my NPCs right here. Not all of these characters are mine. Some of these characters are someone else's. Is Reese not on here? That can't be right. Did I not put Reese on here? I guess I didn't. Oh no! Well, I know they have a description in the thing. So I wrote it. Reese Brogu is a heavyset. Yeah, he's an elf. They're an elf. I keep using he, him for them. It's they, them. But I keep going to he, him because they are based on Harvey Guillen. Because Harvey Guillen's super hot. And I wanted to have them in there. So. Yeah, they do have peacock feathers. Okay. They also have a familiar that I'm drawing. Forget what I fucking named the familiar. I want to say I named her Abigail, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I can find the word familiar. Let me see if I can find the word raven. See if I can just find the word name. Yeah, I guess I didn't write it down. I'm pretty sure I named her Abigail. But I am not 100%. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And I will be wrong again. About my own characters. A cat once in my room. But I do not care. I don't know which cat it is. I'm pretty sure it's Beloved Indiana. But I don't have time for her today. Not that I don't have time for her. She's just been up my ass every time she comes in here right now. And I'm drawing. I I don't have time to entertain her, whatever she is trying to do. We're just gonna try to keep it loose, keep it fast, keep it loose. They have kind of a Howl's Moving Castle vibe. That's why a picture of Howl is here. Because they are wearing a coat like a cape, which is a vibe, frankly. The implication, for the record, I'm pretty sure my players didn't catch on to this, but also I didn't like clarify it super hard. The implication is that the cloak actually belongs to their husband, who is currently away, but next time my players see Reese, their husband will be back. So woohoo! I'm very excited to introduce the husband. Very excited. I don't think I've named the husband yet. I think I was waiting on the perfect name and it just hasn't happened. So I'm gonna have to get on that, because we are getting to the end of this arc. We probably have maybe one, maybe two? I don't know. I guess it depends on how they solve my dragon puzzle. I'm pretty sure we have maybe 2 sessions left. Or like maybe a session and a half, like, of this particular arc. And then we'll do the mini arc that goes between them, where they shop and learn some lore and do some other stuff and yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. But for right now, they are still in a gross smelling well. They did find a Society of Verdan. If you're familiar with Exos Incorporated, they are the green skin, like, they used to be just like standard goblins that lived underground, but they were like god touched by a... I don't want to describe that which endures as malevolent, because I feel like they're more like neutral. But they were like used in some way. Yeah, they're goblins too. Thank you. Also, good morning. They're goblins too. Jump up, throw your arm in the air. You understand the vision. And they're great. But I stuck a bunch of Verdan in not a well, but like an abandoned aqueduct that they've hollowed out into like a makeshift Underdark. Like, these are specifically Verdan who tried living on the surface and decided it wasn't for them, but also they don't want to go back to the Underdark because the Underdark sucks. It sucks. It's not good. It's a shitty place to live. So they found this and they're like, this slaps. Nobody else is living here. We can grow mushrooms. We could, we started a fish farm. We're having a great time. They're having a great time. Or they were, at least, until a couple of their kids went missing. But they're gonna find the kids, don't worry. They've already found the kids, actually. My players, I mean. Because I don't want to kill kids in Dungeons & Dragons. Even pretend kids. So. I'm pretty sure. I'll ask my players if I absolutely... Good morning. We are drawing an NPC from my Dungeons & Dragons game. Their name is Reese Brogu. They are the shop owner of like the store that all my characters use, which is a parody of Target. It's called The Arrow. They are a wizard. They are a wizard, and they have a familiar. Her name is Abigail. She's an albino raven, but the beak is still black, and so are her legs. So she's not really albino, but she's also not a real raven. So there's a lot going on there. But yeah, they're about to see them again. Not this session, maybe next session, I'm not sure. So I wanted to give them a better visual. Yeah, Fantasy Target while your dreams come true. It's Fantasy Target. They got their cart there. They rented it from Reese because they have like a really positive relationship with Acquisitions Incorporated, um, which is unique to people in Waterdeep. It's not uncommon, at least in the way I'm playing it, that some people just won't do business with them. But Reese finds business with Acquisitions Incorporated to be profitable, so they are very pro dealing with their bullshit. And they are loosely based on Harvey Guillen, which is why he's over there as part of my reference. But also Hal from Howl's Moving Castle, so that's the vibe. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're going to be like a major NPC that sticks around, because obviously they have to go to the store. The way I'm planning my arc is that I'm kind of following the Taz balance vibe, where between major arcs there's going to be like a mini arc where they do a little bit of shopping, they maybe like learn a little bit more about their characters or some motivation about the overarching world. That's the vibe. So this is our Garfield Steel Warlock, only they're a super hot guy. Which, you know, I guess Garfield the Deal's Warlock could have been hot. That's not my interpretation of Garfield the Deal's Warlock, but if you want to draw them super hot, I support you. I support you. Okay, we're only drawing them from the waist up because I don't feel like drawing a whole body. I don't feel like drawing legs right now. Legs can go to hell. Let's do closer to that. And this is just the rough. I'll go through and do a tighter sketch in a second. The head needs to be a little bit bigger, question mark? Let me see. Let me just outline the body. Yeah, the head... no, the head's probably the right size. I think Abigail is too big. I think that's the problem. I think maybe that's why it looks off. Perfect. And we are listening to Stardew Valley music. Because, again, I won't get DMCA'd for it. Even though I don't really like to listen to music when I draw. Not, like... I like to listen to music when I draw, but I like to listen to, like, emo pop punk from, like, the fucking early 2000s. Because of who I am as a person. But I can't do that on Twitch. At least not without, like, muting it and listening to only by myself. Which is boring. Bum, bum, bum. If it's too loud, please let me know. The music specifically. I don't think it's too loud. I think it's probably fine. It's the same volume it's been for a hot minute. I might give them a little gap teeth moment, which has definitely put them into taco territory, but that's kind of the vibe I'm going for anyway, so who gives a shit? They got nice big ol' eyebrows. I like an eyebrow. I like an eyebrow. Yeah, that's pretty good. And they're very jewel toned and like peacock colors and stuff like that. Let's give them some sideburns. I love a good sideburn, frankly. I love a good sideburn. I also think more elves should just be fat, so that's also why they are a plus-size gentleman. I love a good elf, but also fat people are hot, so should elves. Elves should be hot and fat. That's my stance. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have them look to the side. They're not really looking at Abigail specifically. They're just kind of looking off. And hopefully that looks okay. I don't know if these eyebrows are gonna be necessary. I don't know. I'll figure it out. figure it out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I think I just want to have them. Yeah, I don't think I want that. They have a tattoo that I mentioned, and I can't super remember how it looks now, so I'm just gonna write tat. Which looks like I wrote tit, but backwards. Let's write tat again. More clear. Yeah, there we go. They have a magic tattoo that they use for stuff. I don't think I specified it was a magic tattoo yet. It doesn't super matter. It's not like they're gonna fucking be major characters who fucking show up and fight things. No, they run a store. They run fucking Fantasy Target. It is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It is a liminal space. You can get Starbucks and pizza there. That might not be true. Well, I think it should be true, now that I've said it. Is that not true for all Targets? Our Target has both a like mini Starbucks moment and also a mini Pizza Hut moment. Good morning, Vicust. Good morning. We are drawing an NPC from my D&D game. Their name is Reese Brogu. They are married to a very large orc because of who I am as a person. I don't know if I'll draw their husband today. I haven't even named him because I couldn't figure out a name for him. The only thing I know so far about their husband is that he is a bard. Not a bard, he is a warlock who is like flavored like a bard. Like their pact with their patron is that their patron wants them to spend like 2 or 3 weeks in their like domain welcoming spring for them, because they are like a small, like a low-key spring goddess of like the Fey realms, and they just have like a big ass party when spring happens. So canonically, spring has just happened in my D&D game. We just had spring, or we're just starting spring basically. There we go. They're looking pretty good. Pretty good. And these are not the inks, so I'm not super worried about how tight it is. Let's do a little braid right here. Maybe a choker necklace? Maybe that's the vibe I want. Yeah, I think a choker necklace is probably best. And this is their familiar. I didn't name her in my notes. I'm pretty sure I named her off the fly as Abigail. If my players remember, I will ask them. Maybe one of them took notes. Sometimes I change my mind halfway through a D&D. Like, there's a couple NPCs whose names have changed because I decided I didn't like the names they had that I wrote on my sheet the day before, 2 days before, a week before. And then I have to go back and edit all that out. Let's get a drink real quick. Sometimes being a dungeon master is just making shit up, including names of beloved NPCs. Let me see if I can figure out this fist situation. I'm trying to look at my own fist. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Perfect. There's bird feet there, and I will figure out what that looks like later. Don't really want to do this right now. Let's give them a ring. They're very, they're a low-key person. They're not like super flamboyant as a person, but they dress very flamboyantly. Like, they're very chill. They're very low energy. But also, they got a lot of rings on. They got a lot of magic shit. They're really into magic shit. They also, their side hustle, effectively, is that they fix broken magic items. So if you bring them an item that is broken, especially if it's a magic item, they will fix it for a price. Which is very important in my game, because I've consciously broken a lot of items in the game so that they can fix it. Good morning. We have a couple more people. Feel free to lurk. You do not have to talk. I do not care. I will be drawing regardless if people are talking. Never feel bad for lurking. I appreciate it. You don't always want to talk. And that's fine by me. Because I also don't always want to talk. Alright. I think we're pretty good on the rough sketch. Just label that as tights. I think I can go to inks. I think I could go to inks. Let me move the references inwards a little bit so I can shrink this down. Come on. Yep, that's their, that is their familiar. Final inks. I know which ink brush do I want to use. I think I want to use just my standard, my go-to, the brush I made called the Inker. I like that it has a bit of grit to it. You can kind of see. Just a little bit of grit. It's also not a pure black. It's actually like it's a little opaque. Or a little transparent, I mean. So you have to go over it a couple times, which just, I don't know, I think it makes gives it a little more depth. So I like a nice grit. Not too much grit, because then it's too hard to draw. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Let's make that bigger. Let's make that bigger. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. I already hate that line. We're gonna fix that. There we go. That's much better. Bum, bum, bum. I mentioned it before, but not a lot of people were here. Theoretically, and don't hold me to this, I'm gonna make like a PDF available of all like the stuff I added to my games. It'll probably be free, but it might be a Patreon exclusive. I haven't decided yet. But it's just gonna be like the NPCs I made and changes I made to some of the like the decisionist and hordes person stuff. Only because I find it a little underwhelming in certain cases. Like, some of them are great from the get-go. Like the occultant is chef's kiss from the get-go. It gives you a lot of interesting like lore and RP options. But the other ones are just kind of a little disappointing. Like there's not too much that a cartographer can do until like level 3. So I gave them like a new ability that lets them be really good at making and writing maps. Like it's a special check that they have. I did a couple other things, but I would have to look them up. I wrote them all down. I just don't have it in front of me because obviously I'm drawing. So I might make that like available to my patrons. And I want to draw some art for it. And if I don't end up doing it, then at least I drew some art. So it doesn't super matter either way. Let's see, without the sketch. Alright, already looking pretty good. Pretty good. I love a nose. I love a good nose. I love a good nose. I really need to make the rotate like a key bind. I'm sure it has one, I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Because I go through and manually click it. And that's not useful. I love a good sideburn. I'm team sideburns all the way. This music, I need to be harvesting parsnips. Yeah. Although, actually, not to correct you, this is summer music. You don't harvest parsnips in summer. There's no parsnips in summer. You're a fake fan. No, this music plays when I have to fucking scramble between Pierre's and my farm because I miscounted how many seeds I needed, and I have to get there before 5 o'clock. That's what music this is. Because that's the vibe. That's what I do. That's how I roll. I almost did it yesterday. We played a little bit of Stardew last night. I'm probably gonna play a little Stardew maybe after Reese. There's another drawing I want to do, but if Reese takes too long, I might not. I will go to lunch and then come back to play Stardew Valley. I fixed my farm. I made everything completely different. I got rid of all the stone because I didn't like it. I just wasn't vibing with it. I love the new layout so much, even though I miscalculated how many scarecrows I needed and I lost a seed already. But I fixed it since, so it doesn't super matter. But the new layout's so pretty. I'll have to take a photo of it, or like a screenshot of it. I'm really stoked about it. It's not done. I still have to do like the left side of the farm. But like that first part that you go down, like where the little pond is, between like the big ass lake pond at the middle and the far right one, everything in between that is done. And it looks real good. In my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. I guess we'll fill this in a little bit darker. There we go. Perfect. The face is always the most fun to do. So I always do it first. And then if you fuck it up, you can always go back later because you spent some time away from it. And then maybe that's not the right way to do things. It's not the right way, but with digital art, I think you can get away with stuff like that. I think with traditional art, you should probably not do the face first. Only because you want to figure out like how thick your lines are going to be everywhere else, etc., etc. a nice taper. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. And I'm super bad at drawing ears, so I don't super know how I want to do this ear. Every time I do like just that little squiggly guy on the inside, I never quite like it. I feel like it doesn't quite work for my art style, but I don't know how else to draw an ear, so that's what I do. Here we go. Perfect. I love inking hair, but sometimes it could be you overdo it, so you gotta figure out how to rein it in. I feel like I always overdo it. I could be wrong. I have no idea what this song is. Movie theater closing time. I never go to the movie theater. It's a good little track though. It reminds me of Toki Doki Literature Club. This is winter, I think. I can never remember. I think this is winter. I can't remember if this is winter or the mines in like the frozen area. I think it's just like plain winter. Does that look good? Yeah, I think so. Let me flip them a couple times. Flip. Flip. Nope. I know it's bothering me about it. This eye is like tilted. You can kind of see it's like a for the lower eyelid, and the other one was doing something else. So it looked wrong. That's much better. It's much better. Don't like that line. Don't like that line either. This is coming along pretty good. Let me take another sippy sip. I'm also going to try to finish commissions this week. I should have, I think I have 4 more left to do. Unless I've miscalculated. It's possible I've miscalculated. I'm pretty sure I have 4 more left to do. And then I will probably open some more. Tentatively. Do I want this if I don't have it here? I don't think I do. I think it's just gonna have to go away. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's like anime bullshit, but it's just a little wrong. I love a good anime. Ooh, that was a really good line. Oh, second one, not so much. First one was on point, though. Sometimes the line does exactly what you want it to do. First line. First time. And that's always exciting. It's not always. Sometimes. Just sometimes. I don't need the whole eyebrow, I guess. It's gonna be covered by hair. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's not the track I thought it was. Unless it is, and it does it later. It might be. Yeah, it's the track I thought it was. I love this little twang moment. Dun, dun, dun. This, I always play this song. I forget what it's called. Pickle Jar Rag, Haley's theme. It's Haley's theme? Oh, okay. This is not the kind of music I would think Haley would have as her theme. Okay. I play this in with the jukebox. I always play it at my greenhouse. Forgot it was Haley's theme. Jesus. Haley clearly likes honky tonk. I guess so. You would think she'd be like into pop punk or pop, well not pop punk, but like pop. But also, I don't know what time period Stardew Valley takes place in. I guess it's modern because like, you work at effectively evil Walmart. It's modern enough. But like, is it 2000s modern or is it like 1998 modern? Or is it like 1992 modern? They're both still modern. Modern has changed as a concept. I don't know. Or I guess JoJo's probably Amazon. It's Amazon, isn't it? It's Amazon. They actually added, so the new Terraria update happened. I don't know if anyone else cares. I care very deeply because I've started playing it on the stream. Because I love Terraria. It's just like one of my comfort games. I just love fucking around and building shit and fighting monsters, etc., etc. I love that shit. Anyway, they did a new update, and they added a couple crossover items, and two of them are Stardew Valley crossovers. You can get a pet Junimo that'll follow you around, and you can get the pet blue chicken that Shane breeds as a pet. I don't know how to get the blue chicken. I think I know how to get the Junimo. I think. Because there's a Joja Cola item that I have, but so far it's acting just like an item you can eat. But I think if I take it to the Dryad, she might do something with it. That happens sometimes. I've tried not to look up spoilers. I think it's spoiled on like a couple things. Not spoilers. It's not like there's a fucking plot to fucking Terraria. Not really. But I didn't want to like read like the patch notes too much. So I was pleasantly surprised when I built like there's a sword that's like the best sword before hard mode, and I built it. And they completely changed how it works. It's so much better now. It's really, really good. It's really, really neat and lights up, and it does like an auto swing kind of thing. It's really cool. I think this has to be simplified. I think it's too complicated considering where the other stuff is. It's too much. It's drawing too much attention. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's thicken these up just a little bit. Just a skosh. Yeah. And their second eyebrow, you just can't see it, so I'm not super worried about it. I might... I'm sorry, I'm like looking at it. I'm trying to decide what to do with this fucking eyebrow. Not gonna worry about it for right now. I have to turn down the music on my end. It's too loud in my eardrums. Where is my button? There we go. It shouldn't affect you guys. It's like the actual headphones have a thing. Okay. Let me look up what the tattoo is supposed to be. Because I always forget. It's a dragon. That's not. That's not complicated. Get in there. Get in there. Let's delete that. Let's go in with a dark pink. They can't see the whole tattoo, and I don't super care about it. It's not like deep lore or anything. But they do have one. They do have a nice tattoo. So I love a good tattoo moment. I do. Give a couple more rings. Tighten up Abigail here. I think she has a bow on. I can't remember. Okay. She doesn't. I think I'm gonna give her a bow anyway, 'cause I think that's cute. I love a good bow. I think she should be fancy. I know birds can't smile. I don't care. If I say the bird can smile, the bird can smile. She is a pretend bird. So, she can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. Let's get rid of some of these. There we go. Okay, let's go back to inking. Back to the inks. I don't like that. Don't like that. Let's get that a little bit rounded off. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Let me add just a gemstone right here. Because why not? Why not? They seem like the type to have earrings, so. Alright. Guess I'll start with the chest right here. And then we will move on to the coat, because the coat's got a lot of details. Not a lot of details, but like more details than other stuff has. Yeah, I think that's right. Maybe a little bit thicker on the lines. A little bit thicker on the lines. I've already established a slightly thicker line, so. My knee is already fucking killing me. I'm gonna take some Aleve real quick. Gonna take some medicine. Ooh. It's liquid gel. Thanks, Mommy. My knee is doing this fun thing where it'll hurt for absolutely no fucking reason now, so that's been fun. So hopefully that'll make that chill the hell out. I forgot to take Motrin this morning, but Motrin really hasn't been helping, so we're trying out the Aleve today, even though I don't like to take Aleve. It makes me feel weird. Let me clean my glasses real quick. Sorry. It's hard to see right now. There we go. Much better. Thicken up. Thicken that line up. Why did I move so far to the right? There we go. Dun, dun, dun. You guys want to hear something funny? I already hate the PNG Tuber Sprite 2.0, and I want to redo it. I don't think I need to redo it completely. There's just some things off with the face that I just don't like. I think that the cactus hair is too far over. So I might go through and edit that off screen and then just replace it. Just do a little change. Just a bit. Just an off-screen change. But I was rewatching one of my streams the other day, trying to find a clip that I remembered like saying, like something funny I remembered saying, so I could clip it, and I was like, I don't like the way this looks at all. It is what it is. It is what it is. One of my friends who streams quite a bit, they are part of a duo, Frankenbugs. I think it's spelled this way. I think that's the name they use here on Twitch. I could be wrong. But they are a duo. My friend Frankie is one of them. But they change their sprites every time they play a game, basically. Like sometimes they have like a base one that they use, but also like if they want to do like Kingdom Hearts, they'll be very Kingdom Hearts themed. And or if they want to do like Stardew Valley, I think they have like farmer versions of their sprites. Where they have like a pickaxe, like a pick. I can't think of the right word. Not a trident, but it looks like a trident, but for farming. I don't know what those are called. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. One of those guys. And I'm like, maybe I should do that, but then I have to draw them like a bunch of times, and I'm lazy. Stardew Valley might get their own sprite, though. That might be a thing. I did think about doing that, like when I first started, and then I was like, only if this like becomes a thing, you know? Only if this becomes like something that makes me a decent amount of money would I sink that much effort into it, you know? And right now it just hasn't done that. Not that I'm complaining. That is not complaining. I'm having a lot of fun, or else I wouldn't be doing it. I also feel like it's really helping me focus on art. Which is nice. It's been really hard to just sit down and draw the last couple of months. It's almost as if we all went through group trauma over the last 3 years. The art is gorgeous as ever and you're a genius. It is late in Melbourne. I am jet-webbed. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, beloved Laura from work. Have fun in Melbourne. I forgot that this was this week. Someone else mentioned it the last video, last stream I did, and I was like, oh shit, PAX is imminent. It doesn't really matter because I'm not there. But still, so soon. Forgot that was an October thing. You think I wouldn't forget because the C-Team games that they do there are almost always Halloween themed. Not that they're doing a C-Team game this year, because they're not. The C-Team, to the best of my knowledge, is not present. They were able to do it at PAX West because they were there physically for a panel. So is that a spoiler? It's been like a month and a half now. There was a surprise C-Team game at PAX West, and it ruled. It was about an hour and a half, maybe an hour long. Just like a little epilogue moment, and I liked it quite a bit. Quite a bit. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna save real quick because I haven't saved yet. I mean, I have saved because there's a file for it, but it's been a hot second since I hit that button. Let me stretch real quick. Hands are a pain, but I like the way this hand came out. I like the way this hand came out. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of character to it. I'll probably end up painting it later, but for right now it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's do that. Do that. And this picture will probably go up next Monday. Next Monday, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So next Monday on Patreon. As always, most of my art goes straight to Patreon first and foremost. It does eventually go on Twitter, but sometimes I forget to post things. So if you want to actually see all my art, give me $3. It's $3 a month. I might change it to be $1. But then I have to figure out what the $3 tier is gonna get, because I can't just like end the tier, you know? I might make a sticker tier. I don't know. I'm thinking. There's a lot of things I want to do with Patreon. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a braid right here. Not a super detailed braid. I don't really like crazy detail on braids. That's just not my art style, you know? I do very simplified shapes and colors. That's the vibe, you know? We're very cartoony here. So I'll make sure that's the same thickness as the other one. But I'm not working on that sleeve yet. I really don't want to draw this bird. I really need to draw this bird. It's an important bird. In terms of birds, it's important. Let's do a new... There we go. It's much better. You know what else happens this month in addition to PAX? The Owl House comes back. Season 3, which is just a series of like 3 short movies. That comes out in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And I'm not ready. I am not prepared. My brain is still like, it's gonna be a year. No, it's like 2 weeks from now. I think they're doing something at New York Comic Con. Like they're probably gonna show like a trailer, or like maybe even a clip from the next episode. I'm hoping it's just like a trailer for all 3 so we can start speculating. Because I like the speculation. I think it's fun. I did see a TikTok the other day. Maybe I'll try and find it and link it on Twitter. It was like a person my age, millennial of some kind, you know, where it was like, hey, did you grow up queer and had no representation in your media? And I was like, yeah. Like, in my head, I was like, yep, that happened. And they're like, how's your crippling addiction to modern day kids cartoons going? And it was like a picture of like She-Ra and the Owl House and a bunch of other like really queer cartoons that have been coming out the last couple years. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, yeah, I do have that. It is just so nice to see that though, in kids media. It's just, I never got that, and I understand why I didn't get that, but I'm cranky about it, you know. I wish I had gotten it. I think that line might be too thick. Yeah? It's not too thick. I think I just gotta thicken it up over here to make it work. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, no, I wanted that and I didn't get it, and now it exists, so I'm still gonna watch it. Obviously, I also watch a lot of media for adults. I did see someone say, like, someone was like, cartoons for kids are so good these days, and one of them was Arcane. Besties. Maybe you didn't watch Arcane. Maybe you only heard about it. That is not a show for children. That is... Nope. That is nope. There's a sex scene. Characters curse. It's super violent, but like in a fun way. God, I really liked Arcane though. I know some people did not give it a chance because League of Legends sucks. I don't watch League of Legends. I don't play League of Legends. I'm not going to. But I did love Arcane. I'm glad that someone made really good fucking lore for these characters that will never be in the games. Or at least not in the way that it is in the show. The show was really good. I had a really good time with it. I would recommend it wholeheartedly to anyone who's looking for a really beautiful adult animation experience. Because there's not a lot of them. Most adult shows are kind of ugly. At least the ones that are ugly tend to be like decently animated. Like, it's not my cup of tea. Rick and Morty. It's just not my cup of tea. Visually. However, I think the color palettes on that show are fucking phenomenal. The animation is very fluid. He has a distinct style, and I respect it. I just also hate his voice. I know if I didn't hate Justin Roiland's voice, I would really like Rick and Morty. I can't listen to him. Someone recommended I watch the like Spanish dub of it, and I'm literally thinking about it. It is a possibility. How long have I been streaming? An hour, that's it? I guess I haven't been that long. I thought this was going to take an hour. We're stalling the inks, but it is what it is. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to show my players what Reese Brogu looks like. Because they are going to be a major player in the world of Team Null. They are going to sell them a lot of stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna do chain. But I'll do it later. I'll just leave a note for myself for later to do that. Because I think it's going to be on its own layer. It's going to have to be on its own layer. I don't feel like that's the right There we go. Every time I hear the song, I'm always like, what the hell am I listening to? And now I remember it's the metal version of the song that Sam does for that one event. But it goes very strangely. It goes in a very weird direction at the end. And it always makes me very alarmed. I picked the pop one because it didn't seem like something that he and his friends would like. And I thought that was funny. So that's the direction I went. I don't particularly like Sam. Sam reads as too young for me. I am 36 years old. Sam is definitely like at most like 21, 22 years old. Like at most. And that's like being generous. He's probably like 19. Abigail, I feel the same way. I know Abigail's a fan favorite. I also don't... I like her as a character. I just don't want to marry her. You know? She just reads too young to me. I am an old man. I am not in my 20s. I am in my late 30s. So I like characters like Harvey. Harvey's a big one. Leah a little bit. I think I read her much older than other people do. A lot of the fan art, she looks very young. I've always thought she was like 33 or 34 years old. I did not read her quite that young. But I guess that's just because like she's restarting her life. So my brain's like, I also did that, and I was like 32 when that happened. I was not fresh out of college, you know. I was much later in life. Strong's coming out pretty good. Gotta stretch. Posture check, bitches. Posture check time. Sit up straight. Do a stretch. I'm standing up to do a stretch, frankly. Because my knee is killing me. Hold on, checking. Well, Muzzy, are you shrimp-like? Don't be shrimp-like. We're not going for shrimp. Still dead? Damn. Well, we can always check on it again later. It's also water time, so I should probably do water real quick. I've been drinking water this whole time, but other people should also drink water. Since I started streaming, I'm crazy fucking hydrated now. I never used to be. I used to be like one of those people who like didn't drink water all day. But now I'm like constantly hydrated. Oh, that's you can't ask for a better line. Can't ask for a better line than that. Can't ask for one. I'm gonna though. Gonna delete this part of the line first because I don't like that one, but the rest of it's pretty good. I might be able to work with that. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. I hope people know that when I say wake instead of work, I'm quoting Bugs Bunny. That's the only person who talks like that, to the best of my knowledge. I know he's got like a Brooklyn accent. No. That's the Bugs Bunny accent. It predates Brooklyn. All Brooklyn just talks like Bugs Bunny. And even then, I've never met someone who actually has the Brooklyn accent. I've only ever seen Bugs Bunny. And like other cartoon characters, you know? This is turning out pretty good. Let me just... figuring this out. There we go. Alright, let's erase that real quick. Let's erase that real quick. Let's raise these tights real quick, just so I don't fuck those up. There we go. That looks better. Looks better. Sippy time. Alright. Folding my hands. Trying to decide if I want to redraw the bird. I might just trace the bird and then go over it again, try to make it more stylized. Because this looks like shit. It doesn't look good. And I think I know why. But it is what it is. So I'm going to erase the bird. Goodbye, bird. Get out of here. I'm going to trace the bird. And then I'm going to go over that tracing and try to make it tighter and more interesting. Sometimes, being an artist is tracing birds. I shouldn't have to draw a bird. We're just trying to get like the anatomy down, and then I'm going to stylize it. I'm not just copying and pasting a bird in there. I am going to do other things to the bird. Let's get most of this away. Artists who don't trace are liars. They're liars. Everyone does it. Everyone does it at least a little bit. Especially if you're drawing animals. No. You're definitely tracing a tiger to figure out what the tiger's supposed to look like. I think it's got to be a little bit bigger. It's a very small bird. I think ravens are pretty big, right? They're sizable. They're sizable creatures. Okay. Gonna label this bird. I'll move bird into the rough sketch. Nope, I'm gonna do bird on its own. We'll label this one trace. Okay. Let's figure out the anatomy of this bird. That's not the color I wanted. Alright, so there's the head. There's the beak. And then the eyes kind of meet at the end of the beak. Okay. There's the neck. Alright, and then this is kind of like a shoulder blade, so that is the wing. It's kind of got like 2 levels of wing, so there's 1. Let's do the other one in a different color. 2. Whoa, didn't mean to go that far to the side. What I was assuming was the tail earlier before I like really looked at it, was just the wing being stretched out. Let's get back to the pink. And then it's got just a little fluffy moment at the bottom. Okay. That's a lot better. Let's hide the reference then. And then we'll do a nice sketch over top. We'll do this. We'll give her some cartoon anime eyes. Like a little Pikachu moment. Make the beak a little bit bigger. Again, we're still going to do the smiling thing, even though birds can't do that. This one can. Again, it's a fake bird. It's not a real bird. Even in the context of the universe that she exists in, she is a fake bird, because she is a familiar. So she is fake like 3 different times. She's fake a couple different times. Alright, so that's the shoulder blade. Those are feathers on top. And she's got these little peekaboo feathers at the bottom. Perfect. And we'll give her just a fluffy little belly. A crow. Yeah, a crow. Will, I'm so angry, but like so delighted. I'm so mad, but also so good. Crow. God, fuck. You did that so quickly. Let's put the, I wanted her to have a bow. So we'll give her, we'll tighten it in where the bow meets the feathers, that way. There we go. Maybe I'll make the head a little bit bigger, just to give it more of an anime vibe. It's not quite. It took longer because I googled to make sure it's not a French slur first. Well, I'm glad it's not. Now it's just a delightful term for when a bird is not real. Specifically a crow. There we go. That looks much better. Much more like what I was trying to do. I'm gonna Google crow feet real quick. I'm gonna put bird after it just in case it's... Yeah, there we go. Thank God. Okay. Crow's feet are a nightmare. They have 4 toes, 3 on the front and 2 on the back. They also kind of look like dinosaurs. They have like that scale stuff that they have. Hopefully no one looks too hard at my bird feet. I don't think they will, but you never know. Some people are like, ah, fuck, I love bird feet. That's somebody's something. You know? It's not mine. It's not mine. But it's somebody's. There we go. Alright. Now we have a bird. Let's put the bird in the right file. There we go. Much better. Much better. Superior bird. Bird of the year. It's cool, no one's gonna tell them sorry. Are you sorry? I don't think you're sorry. I don't think you're sorry. Tell on them. Jesus Christ. Well, are you up for the day, or are you like, is this your like pre-bed, your pre-bed stream? I don't know how nocturnal you are right now. I'm a little bit nocturnal. I'm like, just a tiny bit nocturnal. I could be more nocturnal. Mostly I get up at 5 in the morning. I try to sleep later, but it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Probably gonna go to bed before noon. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ba, 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 ba. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. I was like, do I have D&D tonight? No, I don't. I don't have D&D tonight, but I have D&D tomorrow, and I have D&D Wednesday. I'm really excited for D&D on Wednesday. That's the game I DM, and we just got to the reveal that there's dragons. There's a dragon in the well. And my party needs to mercy kill her, because she is on the brink of death, but the people trying to kill her did not do a good job. And she craves death. There's no saving her. She's basically been poisoned and rotted from the inside out because she's got... they kind of know this. I haven't like super specified it yet. They haven't had a good chance to look at it. There's like a giant sword stuck in her chest that is like a sword of dragon slaying, so it's just like been poisoning her this whole time. The fact that she's alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, it would be enough, you know. But she doesn't want to be alive. She wants to die. This sucks. And you know what? Mood. Frankly. Mood. I mean, she's got tropes. She's got a whole backstory. She's got a lot going on, and none of it's good. We are almost done the inks. Well, no, we're not. I was like, we're almost done. No, I still have a bird and another hand. Bird and another hand. Cracking my neck real quick. The hard inks are done. No, the easy inks are done. The hard inks are the bird. Although, I don't know. The bird might be quick. It's pretty tight, so it shouldn't take too long. Sorry, I'm looking at the drawing, trying to see where else I want to go right now. Gotta do a big stretch. Okay. Definitely want to black that out. They have dark hair, but like the sideburns are just gonna be a little bit darker. I want that to be a little bit further in. Maybe not that further in. Yes. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's better. Nope. That sucked. Yeah, that sucks too. That might be okay, but that's a little thick. Nope, don't want to do that. So much of drawing is just doing the same line 7,000 times until it looks right. I feel like that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Cracking my neck again. Why is that going the wrong way? There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm on the wrong layout. I was like, why is this not working? Because I'm not on that layer. There we go. And I think I want to... There we go. It's a little too long. Too thick. Thicker on the outside. There we go. Alright, that I like. This is going to be just a half body, so I'm just going to cut them off at the bottom. Bum, bum, bum. Perfect. Just like Woik is Bugs Bunny, so is perfect, for the record. In case that wasn't clear. Dun, dun, dun. Crack my neck real quick. Let me stretch real quick. Just gotta stand up and stretch. My knee feels a little bit better since I took the Aleve. It's probably been like, what, a half hour since I took it? So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just gotta stretch it out a little bit. Sorry, this is not terribly entertaining, but some people have a bad knee, and for some reason sitting down is now a problem. Well, at some point, one of my Pokemon toys got knocked over. There we go. There we go. Alright, I feel better. I switched up my position. I can go back to drawing. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's start on the bird. Start on the bird. The bird is actually going to be white because she's an albino raven. The beak and the legs are still black. So she's not like a real albino raven, but also she's not a real raven. So, don't at me. It's okay if the albino raven has a black beak. Because, again, she's not real. And not just because she's a drawing, but because she's a summoned familiar. And she's not even real in the universe that she exists in. She's just a pretend creature. She is a fae taking the shape and size of a bird. I'll ask my party if I named her. I'm pretty sure her name was Abigail. I just don't know why I didn't write it down. It's not like me. My notes are insane. For each session, it's at least like 1,000 words. And not even like because I'm being verbose. I just have a lot of like things to say and do. I do think I'm getting better at DMing. Even though last week I did ask for a dungeoneering check, which is not a real check. It doesn't exist. It used to exist in 4th edition. It just doesn't exist anymore. So if you're like, that sounds familiar, it's because it was 4th edition. Which hasn't existed in like 10 years at this point. Not 10 years, maybe it's only been like 8 years. When did 5e come out? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. We're not going to get too detailed on the feathers, only because I'm very stylized and I'm going to stylize the feathers. I just don't want to be here all day, you know? Just don't want to be here all day drawing bird feathers. Some people love drawing bird feathers. I'm just not going to be one of them. I'm just not one of those guys. Just not going to be one of those guys who obsessively draws a bird feather for a couple hours. There we go. This is a cartoon bird. He gets cartoon bird feathers. Or she, I guess. She is a girl. Or, again, she's not real. Even in the context of the world she exists in. But her gender is girl. Gender is also not real. I mean, it's real-ish. It's just not linked to your sex. So maybe she's a trans bird. I feel like a raven is like the most trans bird, if that makes sense. Not to get like off topic. I feel like every trans girl I know is gung-ho about ravens. They're all about it. And I don't blame them. Ravens are cool. Like, this is not a cis bird, you know? This is a bird for the gays. Specifically the transgender ones. Every trans lesbian loves a crow. And I love that for them. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. I think it's fine if it doesn't look great. It doesn't need to. It just doesn't need to. We're just trying to get the vibes down. We're just trying to show my players what their NPCs look like. And they're about to, again, not this session that's coming up, but maybe the session after. It depends on how quick they get through this. But definitely the 3 sessions from now at least. They're about to see Reese Brogu again. They have to give them back their cart, so they have to return things that they rented. I'm really excited. The aftermath of this arc. I got a lot planned out. There's a lot of stuff they're gonna do. I'm really excited about the little mini arc between this arc and the next arc. I want to try to encourage some roleplay. They're really good at roleplaying with each other. I don't really have to encourage anything. They will 100% just talk to each other in character for 10 or 15 minutes at a time, and I will just sit there. And it slaps. I don't have to plan it. I honestly, I think I could just not plan a D&D game, and it would look like I did, because they just do stuff on their own. I think I could trick them. I don't know how often I could trick them. I could do it like maybe once or twice. Before they're like, wait a minute. We came up with all that. But I could do it. I know I could do it at least once. At least once. It slaps, Vikust. It's so good. A couple of them are a little bit shyer than the others, but the ones that aren't shy are really into like prompting roleplay with each other, which is also kind of how I like to play. So it's really nice to see that also in my players. Shout out specifically to Leska, who has absolutely no problem embodying just the worst fucking gnome in the world. Hexus sucks, and I'm so excited to give her the arc that she deserves. She's just so annoying, but like in a fun way. In a fun way. I love a character who sucks. Did I ever post? I don't think I posted it. I did like little Chris Straub sprites for my players. Go grab it real quick. I did Chris Straub sprites for my players, and they're really cute. I don't think I posted. I think I posted it to Patreon. So I don't think it's available publicly, but I could probably post it. What month did I do that in? Was it last month? Was it? I'm trying to find it. Where did I leave it? Oh, I know where it is. Well, that's just one of them, but I want the whole thing. I did a whole... Isn't there a whole one? I thought I did a flat lineup. I guess I didn't. So these are my players. Oh, I did do a lineup. Why did I lie to you? So these are my players. So this is... I'm gonna label them real quick. This is Meatloaf. It's a bad brush for that. It's a bad, bad brush for that. There we go. This is Meatloaf. This is Lux. This is Edmund. This is Oyster, which is an incredible name. And this little piece of shit is Hexus. Those are my players. So we got a barbarian, wizard, warlock, cleric, and artificer. We are very magic oriented in this party, except for Meatloaf, who just bites things and hits things. But I wanted them to have Chris Strauss rights, because we are an Acquisitions Incorporated game. So I wanted them to have that, you know? I thought that'd be fun. I had a lot of fun drawing them. I had to make up some things wholesale, because Chris Strauss has not drawn a turtle. So it was really, I was like, I have to figure out how to do that. He's only drawn a couple tabaxi, one of which was hairless, which was not useful to me. But I did figure it out. I did figure it out eventually. So that's my players. They're very fun. They are super, super fun. Let's close that out. I'll post that eventually. But not today. Not today. Alright. Let's go back to Reese. Reese is coming along pretty good. Save Reese. His bird is finished for the most part. I might thicken up the liner once we're done. But I'm gonna have to wait until I'm like actually done and the sketch is gone so I can figure out exactly what I'm doing. Don't want to do it right now because I might go too thick and then have to edit it back. Let's do the belly real quick. Let's do... do that. Nope. It's too delicate. I think I'm just gonna make another layer and just go, yeah. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it sometimes. Just gotta make another layer and then merge them once you're done. You don't have to do everything on one layer. You can do it on as many layers as you want. I just do recommend merging layers as you go. You don't really need like lines on their own distinct separate layers unless you're like some people ink using the raster stuff where like there's dots and you pull them along and you make them thicker. I don't do that because I'm not smart and I don't know how. That is just not a skill that I have. I don't understand how people can do that. My brain just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah. I think it's gotta be a little bit pointier on this side, and then, but otherwise it's really good. I feel like this is always the music that fall starts out with. Is it fall? Yep, it's fall. For a second I thought it was mushrooms. Or I thought it was winter, I mean. It's called The Smell of Mushrooms, so it is indeed a fall song. Delete that. Ba-ba-bum. Perfect. Just make that a little less sharp. It's not going to really show up in the full view, but I'm going to see it. I'm going to know. Da-da-da. Let's do the bird real quick. There we go. I have to draw bird feet and one more hand, and then I'll basically be done the inks. And then we can get to the fun part, which is coloring. Reese has very jewel tone colors, and it, like the coat's like bright white and a little bit shiny. So it'll probably be like a pale pink or blue, and I'll do like a really sharp shine on it. Like it's supposed to be like satin or silk or something. So it's nice and shiny. So I'm excited to color. We gotta finish inking first before I can color. We got to finish inking first. We do a stretch real quick. We might take like a tiny bit of a break once the inks are done. Just like a 5 minutes. 5-ish minutes. Nothing too serious. Just so I can go to the bathroom and grab more water, because I've basically drank it all. Gonna need more than that. Gonna need more than that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. I think this will be okay. Hands are hard. Hands are hard. Not all the time. Sometimes you get lucky and the hand comes to you. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. There's just a lot of joints in a hand. There's a lot of places you can fuck up. That looks pretty good though. So let's add a couple of rings, because that's their vibe. They like a good ring. Let's add a couple rings. Let me take a look at it from far. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Perfect. I might need to tighten up these bird claws. Just gotta tighten those up. It's a little too confusing for me right now. Okay, that's a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner. Let's hide the sketch. Yeah. We'll make this a little bit lower. Whoa. Why did that do that? Don't worry about it. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Bird claw. Yeah, it's nice. That's a nice thickness. Down with the thickness. legs so high up? There we go. Sometimes I forget I'm drawing digitally and I'm like, oh man, it's there on the screen. I can't reach that. No, I can move it at all times. That's how digital art works. That's why I do it. People who draw on paper on purpose are wizards. They are insane. Okay, that's about as good as I'm gonna get. We'll hide that. We'll bring back the sketch. Yeah. Again, I'm not super worried about the legs. I don't think anyone's gonna really look at them. So. No one's really gonna look at them. Dun, 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 dun. Are we done the inks then? Nope, I have to do one more thing. It's the inner lining of the jacket. It's the inner lining of the jacket. And then I think I'm done the inks. Let me check real quick. Nope. Haha. One more thing to do. One more thing to do. We're almost done the inks, though. We're almost done the inks. We are closer than not. Did not think the inks were going to take this long. But it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Perfect. Alright. Let's hide the sketch and thicken out some lines in places they need to be thickened out. You can see it's really thick over here, so we're just going to thicken it over here. Oh. Nope, that's a delete. Just trying to get some consistency in our line work. I don't do that. I don't have consistency in our line work. But that's the nice thing about digital art. You can do it later. You can fix it. Trying to think what looks weird. The hands look pretty good. Still think this needs to be a little bit thicker. Just a bit. Just a bit. I don't know if this is where their hand would be. Their hand might need to go. You know, I don't care. It looks nice where it is. I'm not going to worry about what the anatomy is behind the coat. And neither are you. I mean, you might. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm the one who's supposed to worry about it. So. If I'm not going to worry about it, it means you don't got to worry about it. Let's do the chain real quick. Where is... Don't I have a chain brush? I thought I did. That's not it. I thought I had a chain brush. Clothing, yeah. I do. What kind of chain, though? Guess a thin chain? Why is this? Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna label it chain, just so I don't forget that's what that is. don't like that tangent. I'm just gonna move where the thing is. Dun, dun, dun. If I can move the whole chain, or I could just move where the piercing is. That is not right. That is not right. I might just say fuck the chain. Is that not... Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Let's do... Oh, I know what that is. I was like, what layer is that? It's the birds. No, I thought that was gonna look different. I thought that was gonna look different. Don't like that. Star? No, don't like that. Dappled light. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just looking for something to do. A fun collar. I thought clothing was going to have something, but the lace is gross and I don't like it. Buttons? Why is the button just black? Stupid. That's the fin chain that I just used. Feed chain. Why is the feed chain in color? Stupid. I don't like that. Let's try this again. Maybe if I do it really small, I'll like it. I'll figure something else out. I don't like that. So I'm not doing it. Alright, let's see. This could use a tiny bit more thickening up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a skosh. Just a skosh. Let's do a drop shadow. A nice little drop shadow moment. I love a good drop shadow, personally. I love a good drop shadow. Gives things a lot of depth that might not have it otherwise. Maybe like right here. Do I like that? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Alright. Alright. We're going to take a brief little break, just maybe 5 minutes tops. I'm going to get some water, potentially a snack. I'm going to stretch my leg out, and then we're going to get to colors. So I will see you in a few minutes. Hello, welcome back. I wanted to let Twitter know. That this was still happening. So we are about to start coloring. So the inks are done. Let's put colors down. Let's do the base. Where is an unlit ink space tattoo bird? We're gonna delete the bird because I don't really need it. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna delete the word chain because I've already done it. Thank you so much for the follow, Smort. It's a hell of a name. Smort. I love it. T-Y. I didn't mean for that to stay small for so long. Here we go. So this is the inks of my character. This is a shopkeep NPC from my Dungeons & Dragons game. Their name is Reese Brogu. They are based loosely on Harvey Guillen and like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. They just have a wizard vibe, you know? They just got wizard vibes. Alright. Set this as the reference layer. We'll expand selected real quick. 3 might be a lot, but we're gonna go for it. Alright. Sorry about that. Did not mean to burp on screen. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Just didn't think that was gonna be that loud. Like, dun, dun, dun. Where is the G-pen? There we go. So we are started on the inks. Or started on the colors, I mean. We already did the inks. We're done the inks. So let's do skin first. It's gonna be like a nice warm tone. Like a nice dark warm tone. Maybe a little bit darker than that. Maybe a little bit cooler than that. Could go darker. Yeah, there we go. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Alright, so that's the skin. Let's do the hair. The hair is a nice dark, almost black. Not quite. That's the color we're going for. We're gonna go for, I'm not sure what the color style we're going to go for is right now. So we're just gonna try to get bases down for right now. I haven't decided if it's gonna be like cell shading or if I want to do a little bit softer. I don't think I want to do softer. I do think I want it to be nice and hard. I do think I want the colors to be really in there. Let's get that out of the way. Get that under the eyebrow. Alright. Let's get that in the hair real quick. Quick. Should probably look up Peacock color palette because I have a vague idea of what it looks like. Like I know it's a lot of like jewel tone greens and maybe a couple blues in there. I just need a vibe because they were described as having like peacock colors. So peacock colors and gold. That's the vibe. And white. There's a lot of white as well. There's a lot of white as well. Okay. So that's the hair. Let's do face. Which is to say, not quite white in the eyes, because we're going to do eye shines later, and I want those to stand out. I want those to stand out. And they're not supposed to be looking at their bird. So if you're like, they're not looking at the bird, they're not supposed to. It's okay. It's okay. They're not supposed to be. Same thing with the teeth. We're just going to go not quite white. Off-white. We're also going to do the jewelry, so I'll label that as face/jewelry. Including the rings, so. Let's go with a nice deep green for this gemstone. And we're going to go with a nice gold for that. I think that, yeah, that is a nice outline. So that's supposed to be gold on the outside. The rings are also basically going to be all gold. Maybe I'll do like a bronze on one of them just to make it a little bit different. But again, that's their color palette, man. They like a good peacock. Yeah, we'll do a nice bronze on this one. Nice heavy bronze. We'll do. I'm gonna make hair also the beak. Hair/beak/bird feet. Just so that I know where everything is. Just so that I know. There we go. Perfect. Just get that erased real quick. Claws out. Now that the legs are so dark, you really can't tell how janky the inks are. Which was my intention. It'd be like that. Sometimes the inks are a little bit janky. We're not going to worry too hard about it. Let's do jacket and hat. Jacket, hat, white. We're gonna go ahead and pick those like this. Let's go ahead and get in there. Expand. Oop. That is the wrong color. It's okay. I do need to delete something. this should be not like that. There we go. Alright, let's get back to that layer. Let's get into there. Perfect. And this is just the outside of the hat and the jacket. The inside's going to be much more colorful. Because that's how I described it. I did that to me. I did that to me. Alright, let me go get a peacock real quick. Let me go get a peacock real quick. Peacock. Hopefully it doesn't mean... Yeah, it wants me to do the streaming source. No, I'm looking for the bird. Thank you. I'm looking for the bird. The bird's got a lot going on. There's a lot of colors in here. Mostly blues, frankly. For some reason my brain was like, it's mostly greens. It's not where I want that to be. I want it to be on this layout. There we go. Save that. Perfect. Let's also do the bird in the same color. So jacket, hat, bird. I'll just delete the stuff that isn't working. I'll just delete that. Sometimes it's easier just to do cleanup than it is to be careful when you're coloring. I love a good cleanup though. And coloring shouldn't take me too long. I don't think I'm going to go crazy with it. I do think I'm just going to do some shell shading. Some shell shading? No, some cell shading. So that should be easy peasy mac and cheesy. Sorry about that. Burped a little bit. Alright, so inner liner, which is the in here. Inside the hat and inside the jacket. Expand. Expand subject. There we go. I think that's gonna be kind of this iridescent blue. I'm gonna make it a little bit more that color. And then we're just going to hit that with a pop of green a little bit using the soft brush. And there's going to be like a hard, like a hard shine on the inside. So that's what's going to happen. Let's go like a deeper purple. We get a lot of interesting colors. Perfect. Let's get that color and put that right in here. Save that real quick. We might also do it on these. These would be a different color. Yeah. Lapel and sleeves. I couldn't think of the word lapel. So we'll do the lapel and sleeves in closer to a green. Just to get that peacock vibe on the outside. Don't quite like that green. We'll go a little bit bluer on it. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little bit bluer. Yeah, I like that more. I think these are gonna have like a pattern on it. So I might do like a diamond pattern with that gold. Let me pick up the gold from here. There used to be an easy way to do a diamond pattern. I forget how to do it now. So I'm just going to do it the hard way. I can't remember how to do it the hard way. Shit. Do I have an automatic diamond pattern? I need to find one real quick. Let me see if I can find one on Clip Studio's store. I'm not looking for a tutorial, I'm looking for an asset. I don't think you guys can see me doing this, because technically Clip Studio is a different program from Clip Studio Paint. I'm currently in Clip Studio proper. Why do you want me to log in every time? I told you to save my information. You piece of shit. You piece of garbage. So I'm gonna look for a diamond pattern. See if someone else already did my job for me. Someone might have. Or checkerboard. Let's look at diamond pattern. Oh, well, diamond first, I guess. Let's see. Pattern. I don't want a diamond brush, I want a diamond pattern. Why do these cost money? No. Don't want to pay for it. There we go. There's something. I think I found the guy for me. Guy for me. Yeah. That's the guy. Download. Material. Where is it? Show all materials in this folder. Where is it then? Trying to find my pattern. Not textures. It's not what I'm trying to do. Actually, I found a better pattern, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I might have just crashed Clip Studio. I might have just crashed it. Whoopsies. No? Maybe? Question mark? Sorry, this is deeply fascinating. You can't see what I'm doing. I did find a bunch of patterns, though. And I found one called Peacock, and it's actually really cool. So I think I'm going to use that. It's not, like, straight up, like bird-like. There we go. Let's see. I want it to tile. Yeah. Well, is it not going to tile? No. That might do it. That might do it. Yeah, that looks good. I want to be a little bigger than that. Okay. Let's make it that. Go down to colors. Mix it with that. There we go. We're going to change the color to nice bright orange. Just curious, I assume your games are all theaters of the mind, right? Mine are, for the most part, yes. Why do you ask? trying to make this blacker. There we go. Did not mean to flatten too many. There we go. Yes, I do Theater of the Mind. Correct. I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it otherwise. Just curious, I figured if you had maps, you'd be showing them off a lot more. I started to make a couple maps. They were not good. They just didn't look good. I don't know if I like this. Let me look at it for a moment. Maybe? Let me try... No, not that. Let's try glow. No. Glow? No. Linear light. I hate it less on linear light. Do hate it less on linear light. I like it even less on... yeah, I think that's fine. I think that might be the right color. I think I like that. Okay, let's do this piping real quick. We'll do the piping in the green. I made a couple maps, but I'm just not good at it. It's not a skill set that I have, so I haven't done a lot. But yeah, we're mostly Theater of the Mind. It's a lot of roleplay. We've done a couple combats, but that's just not my focus, frankly. Okay. So that's the lapels. Let's do the sash. The sash I think I'm just gonna do in like a flat green. Let's do the expanded real quick. I might have one of my maps. I made one map so far that was like really... I did this... I made this map for a road. So that they understood where they were getting attacked by... there was bandits on the road. That's the only map I've really made that I ended up using. What I end up doing is downloading a lot of like references. So my party lives above. It used to be like a church dedicated to a goddess named Oral, who is like a neutral evil kind of goddess of winter. But she went to a better temple. She was like, fuck this temple sucks, they built me a better one, I'm just not going to be in this one anymore. So if you come here, it's just a hollow place of prayer. So people bought the old temple that she no longer uses, and have turned it into like it's a concert venue. So downstairs, it doesn't look like a church on the inside. On the outside, it still looks like a church, but on the inside, it's a concert venue. So there's like a bar, and there's like a kitchenette, and there's like a stage. Like, it is a punk rock concert venue. And then they live above that, like in the storage area that used to be like for the church stuff. So when they first got there, it was just like a bunch of broken down stone pews, like shit that the people downstairs just did not fucking need for their concert venue. It is what it is. But I used this photo to kind of describe what it looks like to me when they first walked in. This is a photo of the Theater of the Living Arts in Philadelphia, because that's what I was trying to go for. That was like the vibe I wanted from them. And I think I have a couple more. And then I have these broken down churches, and this was the vibe of upstairs. Like, it wasn't quite this decrepit. So that's what I do. I try to just give them like a Pinterest board, a mini Pinterest board, to have an idea of what they're doing, and what things look like. Or if there's like an object that's important, like they met Crow. Crow had this on him. None of my players are lore mongers, so they didn't know what this was until one of them rolled a check. So anytime there's something like that I want to show them, just in case they fail the check, I still want them to have a visual. I saved those, so I have a bunch of stuff like that. So like I sent the pictures of black dragons and junk like that. I don't like this green anymore. I think it's got to be a little bit more blue. I'm glad I looked away. That's much better. Much better. Save that real quick. Whoa, did not mean to make you upside down. Did not mean to make you upside down. Let's also do her bow on the same layer. Yeah, that, for me, that's just how my visuals work. That's just how my brain works, so. I thought it was a good way to describe things. Because not everything is... I don't always need a map, but I might need, you know, like a visual so everyone understands we're on the same page. She's gonna have the same colored eyes, I think. Perfect. I think the only thing we have left is the undershirt and this top part of the hat. So we'll do the undershirt. I think I described it in my notes. Let me go check real quick. I might not have. I might have been lying to you. Okay. It is also white, but I think I'm gonna just change it a little bit. I think I'm just gonna change it to like a purple or something. Expand selected area. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm sure they have more than one set of clothing, is really what it boils down to. Expand it real quick. Do I like that? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. I'm gonna try something real quick. Oh, was that locked? It is locked, okay. Maybe? I like it more that way a little bit. Let's try this. Let's try this. Make it a little bit shiny. I think I just don't like the green. Let's try a very light blue. Oh, that's not the right brush. Very light blue is not bad. I do need to delete it off here real quick. Just gotta make it a little bit clearer what I'm trying to do here. Don't think I like this either. I'm not sure though. You know what? I think I do like it. My problem, I think, is that it needs a pattern, but only on like where it overlays. Oh. Why are you so bad at erasing things, you dumbass? I'm the dumbass in this context, for the record. So I think I'm gonna get this color. Let me go back to the inner lining real quick. Just to fix that. I think I'm gonna get this color. embellishment, I guess I'll call this layout. I think I had a bunch of... Yeah, I had a bunch of these. So I'll do this dashed line real quick. I think the dashed line is the way to go. I think so. Maybe. It's a little plain. It's a little plain. This roughed edge. Maybe. Maybe. I think I can do something with it. I think I could do something with it. Okay. Hear me out. Refer to all layers. Yeah. Think tentatively. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. And we'll do the, I think we'll do this color as the same thing, and maybe I'll do, we'll do it like that. I think that's tentatively what I'm gonna do. Let's go to the undershirt real quick and delete that. Get off there. Yeah. I do like that. So I want the lapels to be the same color. Maybe. I do. I do want them to be that color. But it is on its own layer because I want to make it shiny. So I want to make it just a little bit of a satin moment. So put it right there. Alright. Base colors are basically done. The only thing we have left is this hat sash, and I think it's just going to match this. So I'm just going to... Hat sash. It's a nice mustache. So I think I'm just going to have that match. Because I think that just makes the most sense. I think that just makes the most sense. Ba-ba-ba. Let's go a little bit darker. A little bit lighter. Where's my soft brush? There we go. Alright. Perfect. Bring that up a little bit so I can see these. We'll do the jacket. Nope, that's the face. That's the jacket. We're going to do the jacket real quick. We're just going to bring in a little bit of blue. It's already a little bit blue, but I'm going to bring in a little bit more. Nope. Too far. So that the highlight that I do will have a much more impact. Okay. Perfect. Highlight. I'm just gonna do it in... I'm gonna do it in a dark purple first, just so I know where I am going. It's not going to stay that color. It's not gonna stay that color. It's just not. It's just not gonna stay that color. ba, ba. Da, da, da. It's not the right color either. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Let's get that. Ba, 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 ba. It's not going to be over the hair. I'm going to delete that. I just want it to be here. Coloring is not my forte. It's just not a skill that I really have. It's not a skill I don't have. I've gotten better at it. Once I realized most of coloring is just making shit up, and it doesn't actually matter if it reflects how the real world works. I've gotten a lot more into it. Green kind of base. This one will be like a pink kind of base. This one's gonna be like a blue kind of base. Same thing with this one. Except for where it goes over the hat. And then we'll change it to that one. Let's do that. This one's going to be that color. Okay, so we'll add glow. We will copy and paste it. But these will have slightly different colors to them. I think that's going to be maybe a warm gold. I'm sure it's kind of hard to tell what this is doing on your screens. I can see what it's doing. No, we don't want linear light. Do I want pin light? Pin light's not bad. Hard mix? Don't want hard mix. Pin light I think was the winner. The only thing is that what did I do? These ones have to be more of a true white. More of a true white. We'll do a... Nope. What is that? I don't care. Add glow. Yeah. Same thing with this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Add glow. Alright. No. Let's do you first. No. Maybe I'll just put them in a folder. We'll put them in as highlights. Highlights. Where is... There we go. Let's do another soft light there. Perfect. Okay. So, soft light. Let's do cell shade. Before I do cell shade, I want to add a little bit of more depth to the skin tone. So we're going to make that like a nice purple. We're just going to add a little bit right where I think the shadows might hit them. Just to make it a little bit more dynamic. I love a good gradient. I think it's always nice. I think a good gradient is always nice. See more on that side of the face. Maybe not quite that much. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Alright, let's do cell shade. We'll do it under multiply, low, maybe a little bit higher. A little bit more color. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I like that a lot more. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Perfect. There we go. There they are. They're starting to look like them. Starting to look like the way I envisioned. They still gotta do their tattoo, but I will not forget. Unless I do, in which case, oops. In which case, oops. Sometimes people have tattoos, and then you forget about them. Don't worry about it too hard. Couldn't have been that important if I forgot about it. Go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so skin is basically done. I just gotta do the inner ears. Highlight. And we're gonna do a nice warm, and we're gonna use a slightly different brush for our highlighting. Just 'cause I think it should be softer. I don't like the way that showed up. I think that'll be better. Yeah, I like that more. I like that more. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Da, da, da. Do I like that there? Might be too hard. Nah, I don't like that. I like the little Pika one that we got before though. Do I like that? No, I don't like that either. Maybe just something right there? Yeah, I do like that. Makes them a little bit less of a baby face. Because they are supposed to be like, they're an elf, so they're, who knows how fucking old they are. But they are supposed to be like an adult. Like a grown man. There we go. And they probably are the kind of person to paint their nails, so I will add that in at the end, I guess. Let's get... There we go. Actually, I might as well just do it now. I'll just give them a little green moment in terms of nails. Let's make this one darker because it's in the shadows. That's the only nails you see, so. There we go. I don't think I'm going to do any darkness to the hair, only because it's already so dark. So I will just try to paint in some highlights and see if that gets us to where we want to go. I think it's going to get me to where I want to go, but does it get me to where everyone wants to go? Do I care? No. Not especially. I'm the driver and I'm the only person whose opinion matters. It's a nice thing about working on stuff that's not commissions. I don't have to worry about whether or not someone's going to like it. I like it. And that's all that really matters. It's all that truly matters. Dun, 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 dun. Just go with a thinner line. Do I like that? I do. Definitely needs to be thinned out a little bit near the end, but I do like it. to erase so that I can get rid of some of these strange little lines. Let's get rid of this there. I just deleted that. Get out of here. Yeah, I do like that. You like what you drew. Superpower. Exactly. You understand. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. I would argue it frequently doesn't happen. Or maybe I'll like it while I'm doing it, and then I'll be done. I'll be like, this sucks. That might happen. That might happen today. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. Let's turn this into like a bluer color. Yeah, I like that more. Okie dokie. Save a little bit. Do a big stretch. Alright, let's get back to cell shading though. So let's bring in a blue for the shirt. Dun, dun, dun. Just gotta avoid where I've already colored in with the red. So I'm using it on the same layer because I'm lazy and I don't want to start a new layer. I just don't want to do it. Sometimes you just don't want to do that. Let's do that real quick. Refer to reference layer only. Yeah. Expand selected area. I'm just gonna do. Yeah. I'm just gonna do. How do I want to do this? I think I wanna. Yeah, that might be it. That'll be it. Dun, 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 dun. Just delete that real quick. Same there. Same there. Right there, I guess. Under the toesies. There we go. Put it right here somewhere. I don't think I'm going to do it over here. I think I just want it to be darker back here. In fact, I might even go darker. Yeah, I like that. They got a lot of colors happening here. There's just a lot of colors happening. It's gonna cut off like this line, so I'm not super worried about how the belly looks. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know where this is gonna cut off in my head. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. The only thing I really need to do is cell shading on the jacket. Where is? Cell shading on the jacket. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect. We'll do a kind of an orangey shade on these guys. A bit of a warmer shadow there. I might even go warmer than that. Yeah. Let's get a nice warm moment back here. Just not worried about it being perfect. This exists to show my players what an NPC looks like. It doesn't have to be flawless. Just doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna do more of that. Let's do the hat real quick. Let's do that. Alright. Let's do just a little bit of shadow right there. I think I'm basically done the actual color. We'll go back to highlights real quick. Just real quick. It's not the brush I wanted to use for that. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that as a pin light. Let's do it as a glow, actually. A little bit later than that, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Let's get some cell shade on the bird. I completely forgot to color the bird. Just entirely. My defense, she is white. There's not a whole lot going on with her visually. Kind of liked it before. Yeah. let's do some highlights for the bird real quick. Highlights for the bird. There we go. Let's do some colored line art. Colors. And that should tighten everything up and make us all done. I'm not going to go too crazy on it. Let's get the inking. Whoa. Is that not... There we go. Stuff in shadow is just going to be a little bit darker. But the stuff hitting the light is going to be a little bit lighter. Except for where it's not, because I determine things. I am the boss. I am the boss. Let's get... it's a little too bright. Let's do a little bit darker, yeah. Let's do a little bit darker here, too. I am the boss. Let's do the eye color. I think the eye color I determined was just brown. Which makes sense for me. I think I just want the whole eye to be brown. Yeah, I like that better. Makes sense for me. I love a good brown eye. Bum, bum. Let's do that real quick. There we go. There we go. Let's do this, but very dark for the teeth. Yeah. Eye shine. We're not really at the finishing stage yet, but I like doing the eye shine, so. There we go. Like I said, we're basically done. I did forget the dragon. Fuck. Dragon. Let's do purple moment. Let me get to that. I remembered there was going to be a dragon before I finished, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All that matters. There we go. Dragon tattoo. The they, them with the dragon tattoo. Okay. Let's go back to coloring line art. The dragon tattoo is not narratively important, which is why I don't care what it looks like. In case one of my players is here, is like, aha, maybe they're in a cult about dragon. No, they're not. It's just I wanted them to have a tattoo because I'm gay. I am just gay, and that's how I'm gay. I like tattoos on pretty people. Da, da, da. Go a little bit later. Yeah. Let's do white for the eye shine. Let's get a highlight on the beak real quick, because I think it should have that. Just to give it a little bit more depth. There we go. I think I am basically done. The only thing I really need to do is this chain. I wish I had kept that on a different layer. I might just leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I should have done that on a different layer. It is what it is. Let's do another highlight right there. I think this one could just be the G pen. Let's do highlights on the nails. Because why not? Why not? I think that's it. I believe they're done. Let me just throw on a dumb background. Don't know what that's from. Expand selected area. I know that's from the colors somewhere. Alright, fixed it. Fixed it! I'll hide the sketch layer. Merge visible to new layer. Copy that again. We're gonna blur this one. Invert selected layer. Add a white BG. There, now you have a nice little outline. Just gonna delete the legs of the birds. Nice white outline. Let's see if I can do a pattern or something. I have a pretty pattern. Let's do this one. Why is it so high? There we go. I don't want... Why did that happen again? Why did that happen a second time? Stop doing that. Alright. Let's do... We'll do the same color as the background. But we're also gonna pick a yellow. There we go. I think I want to make this one bigger. Invert selected area. Expand. Let's do 10. Yeah, like, maybe I don't want that at all. I think I liked it before. Yeah, I think I like it better this way. Okay. Anyway, that is all done. That is everything I'm doing. We're just gonna crop it. Maybe just add a yellow overlay in like a spot. And we'll just do, not an exclusion. That's not what I want to do. Divide, maybe? No, I don't want to divide. Maybe just an add, and then we'll make it real low. Maybe I'll do the opposite. Maybe I'll go with purple. Do that. Hard mix, and then low. Yeah, that's better. That's the vibe. Alright, well thank you all so much for coming. We got a lot done today. And by a lot done, I mean one drawing. But you know what? That's more than sometimes I get done. Sometimes I don't get a drawing done. But here we go. I might stream again later today. I'm gonna have lunch and see how I feel. It would be Terraria, it wouldn't be art. So don't, if you think you're gonna miss out on art, no, you're gonna miss out on me digging in the ground for a long time. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming. I will see you later. Goodbye. Have a nice day.